body planting on the ground. Smack. Here you'll see that the individual is basically smashing their wrists and elbows and possibly lower spine. In this video you'll see the individual is actually smashing their head on the ground. Thank God it's a mat, but imagine if it was concrete. This is just a snapshot of that video that I put up last week, but you see when she falls, she hits her elbow right there on the concrete. So here you're going to see the female actually grab onto her attacker and use his body to slow her fall down. If we watch it again, at the end of the fall, she throws her arm out to one side and actually displaces the energy over a very large area. Again, here's another image of a student doing the exact same thing, being taken down. She turns her body to the side and she smacks the ground, dissipating the energy to a very large area instead of on her spine. And notice how her head is protected from hitting the ground as well. Much better.
Here's another student being taken down. Now again, you have to kind of throw your body into it, but you see she smacks the ground, protects her head. It's not pretty, but it works. See how her head is basically protected, didn't ever really touch the ground there as well. Eventually we're going to get into the attack back, but here you see this student, as soon as she hits the ground, she jumps back up on top of the guy and she starts attacking back. That's going to be really important to win a fight. You can't just defend yourself, you do have to attack back. So this is going to be the exercise. You're going to shimmy up against the wall, and without smashing your head on the ground, you need to turn yourself around. Now this looks easy, but let's go through the actual exercise and break it down piece by piece. First things first, you have to shimmy up to the wall, and only your shoulders and the soles of your feet are touching. Your butt is going to be about 6 to 8 inches away from the wall. You put your right foot underneath your left foot and you step over with your left foot and you turn on your shoulder. Now only my toes are touching the wall and my shoulder is touching the floor. Now I step underneath with my left foot and step back over with my right foot. And that gets me back into the starting position. If I go the other way, I step over with my right foot and put my left foot underneath so that only my toes are touching the wall. And only my shoulder is touching the floor. Now I step underneath with my right foot and step over with my left foot. So it's almost like I'm doing a spin on my shoulders. So this is what it's going to look like from the side. Again, my shoulders are on the ground, and I'm pushing my butt a little bit away from the wall. You'll see me get in a position. Now I start to roll over. I start to step my feet under and over, and now at this point in time, I'm just on my shoulders and my toes are touching the wall. I continue to turn, my head never touches the floor, and I step back over with my foot and back underneath with my foot, spinning on my shoulders, and I end up back in the starting position. When you practice this exercise, make sure that you're on a really slippery surface. And what I mean by that is like a yoga mat or something I think is going to be too much friction. You want something even like a wood floor that you can spin on really, really easy. Now again, I'm protecting my head by not letting my head touch the floor. I'm spinning around and only my shoulder and my toes are making contact. Your body is going to want to fall away from the wall. So the exercise that you're doing is really making sure that your core is engaged to keep you pinned against the wall. I recommend going in one direction and then coming back like, hey, I'm going to go here, and now I'm going to go in the opposite direction. If I'm moving to my left, My left foot goes underneath, my right foot steps over. Then as I come back out of it, my left foot steps over and my right foot steps under. You'll see that right here. I didn't fall backwards, a great core exercise. This core workout is going to be great preparation for what we're going to do next week, which is looking at the different components of doing that fall breaking. The philosophy behind learning how to fall properly is if you hit the ground and are able to continue to fight because you didn't damage your body, you'll have a better chance of being able to dissuade the bad guy by any means necessary from continuing his attack. This exercise is difficult, so keep practicing and I'm sure that you'll get it. It takes a little while, but once you get it, it's a fantastic stomach workout.